Yeah, guys, it is Tuesday morning hobby news, sports card hobby news time. We've got some fun stories to talk about. Stick around. To all my sports card collector, investor, all of my collectibles friends out there in the world, how the heck are you? I'm filming this Monday night right before my New Orleans Saints are about to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Who dat? Let's go Saints. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous about this game because Russell Wilson is out, which should be a good thing. But for whatever reason, the Saints struggle against backup quarterbacks, kind of new quarterbacks coming in. And it's always tough to win in Seattle. The 12th man is no joke. So I'm not taking anything for granted at all, especially a few weeks ago when I was talking about the New York Giants and we ended up losing that game. So I'm not talking about anything. I think it's going to be a tough game and hopefully the Saints can come out on top. Filming this Monday night. This will be out Tuesday morning. Special off-center Tuesday night. Brad, the comeback card investor, has got something going on Wednesday, Thursday. So it's just a little bit wonky this week. We're going to do off-centered on Tuesday night, tonight. So I'm excited about that. So join us 9 p.m. Eastern time. If you're new here, guys, subscribe button, notification bell, tappity tap on that notification bell so that you're notified when new videos come out. We're coming out with videos about 5-6 times a week. And if you're into that sports card content, collectibles content, and your family is just tired of hearing you talk about cards, they're like, dude, we get it, but we're not interested in that. That's where we come in, guys. That's what we're here for. Join us on our journey through the sports card abyss. I just came up with that. All right, to kick off the news, I saw a recent Goldin auction sale. I thought this was kind of interesting. Anthony Edwards, which exciting new rookie in the NBA, came out with a bang. He's got some big dunks under his belt. Obviously, he's got a long way to go as a player, but look, he was a rookie last year. But his highest selling card ever just sold on Goldin auctions at $173,400, I believe it's $430. And this is a 2020 NT Emerald patch auto. I mean, look, it's a beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. True Gem BGS 9.5, which is tricky on those thicker cards, as we know. With a 10 auto, it's numbered out of 5. It's a 2-color patch. It's a gorgeous card. But man, I just looked at it and I'm thinking $173K. That's a heck of a lot of money for an unproven guy. Now look, I know, if you had bought, a Giannis card maybe 7 years ago in that same sort of boat, then yeah, you're probably doing pretty well. Although I'm pretty sure, actually, I know that going back 7-8 years when Giannis was a rookie, he even did not have his high-end stuff going at $170,000, not even close. From the stories that I've heard of people that have kind of collected, a lot of the big-time collectors now that have got giant cards that have been able to kind of move up their collections are ones that got in on that stuff extremely early for pennies on the dollar for what that stuff sells for now. They were in there at the right time, right place, right time. So kudos to them. But I thought this was just a monster sale for Anthony Edwards. Good for them. Again, beautiful card, but I know I'm probably being the grouchy guy, the get off my lawn guy of, man, that's a heck of a lot of money for an unproven player. On that same note, and I will note too, just on that sports memorabilia side of things, Sports Collectors Daily, great site for different news. I did pull off one article that I'm going to talk about off of their site, but a lot of their content here recently has been centered around high-end sports memorabilia going to auction, and it's not even just like it's going to Goldin auctions or Heritage. I mean, there's Leland's, there's Sotheby's, it seems like every single big-time auction house is now doing big, high-end sports memorabilia stuff, and it makes me wonder, is there any sort of fatigue with this stuff? And it also just spells out too, this is not like a few people that are involved in this. It's kind of like when you hear like, oh, we've got, a few kind of billionaires that are pulling the strings. No. This is a lot of millionaires with some billionaires probably mixed in that are involved in this. There has to be, because there's just so much of this stuff that's selling for big, big money. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that you're talking about a few people that are kind of like pulling the strings. things. No, this is a lot of high-end collectors, people that are moving their money into an alternative asset class. And it's serious, man. I mean, so yeah, check out sportscollectorsdaily.com, but look at all of their articles, and it's just dominated right now by these high-end sports memorabilia, sports card sales. And on that note, highest sale for Jordan signed sneakers. So of course, Air Jordans are all the rage anyway. They sell out immediately. I've got 2 pairs of old Jordan 9s in my closet that I loved. I had the Jordan 9s when I was a kid. That was when I was 14 years old is when those came out. And they're awesome. I love those shoes. I got like the replicas that came out a few years ago. I think in 2015 or 2016, they kind of remade those, as part of like an anniversary thing. I don't know, 25th anniversary or something like that, whatever it was. But I've got those. I picked up a couple used pairs, of those Jordan 9s that are, pretty clean versions that I wear indoors to play basketball. I won't wear those outside on the courts. But I love all the Air Jordan stuff. This is a really cool one to me because this is the earliest known pair of sneakers signed by him from his rookie season. They sold for $1.5 million. And again, through Sotheby's. It wasn't through Golden. It wasn't through kind of the usual suspects, the PWCCs type auctions that we hear of in the sports memorabilia, or sports card world. It's all of them. They're all getting in on the act, and it's wild. It's a wild time. But yeah, that's the first $1 million plus sale for Jordan sneakers, for signed Jordan sneakers. Jeremy Lee of Sports Cards Live, I caught a post of his on Instagram, and it was basically talking about how the NHLPA Player Association and the NHL have made a long-term deal with Upper Deck, an exclusive deal with Upper Deck for their hockey products, including NHL NFTs. I thought that was just interesting because, of course, there's been a lot of Fanatics talk about acquisitions, and I would think, my first thought when I saw this was that this what might make Upper Deck even more attractive to Fanatics, because all eyes are on Fanatics. Right now it's like, are they going to buy Topps, Panini, Upper Deck? Like, that's really kind of the big, like, what's left? What's the newsy thing that's left? And it's just acquisitions on Fanatics side. And I think Upper Deck would be an awesome acquisition, for Fanatics. They also have the Michael Jordan, the LeBron James licensing for their autos. I just think that would be really, really cool to kind of see how they could build that out. And now I'm sure there might be Upper Deck fans that are like, heck no, I don't want Fanatics touching it. I like it the way that it is. But anyway, I digress. Just thought that was an interesting piece of news there. Upper Deck making some moves. And I just, like I've talked about on the channel, I love kind of the older Upper Deck stuff, the older SP autos and kind of the Hall of Fame auto stuff, the GOAT auto stuff that we have seen Upper Deck come out with in the late 90s, early 2000s. It's really, really cool stuff. And lastly, we're going to talk about a new basketball standalone product. It's Panini Recon. Panini Recon comes out. It might be today, the 27th. I'm not sure if it's been pushed back at all, but I was just looking at this. And again, I don't know anything about this set, but I thought it was newsworthy enough to talk about, just being that it's a brand new product, basketball product that's coming out. Boxes have 10 packs with 6 cards per pack. And it looks like boxes on pre-order right now ranging from $450 with bids on them currently to a bin at $775 for a box of Panini Recon. Are you buying any? Are you getting into the Panini Recon stuff? Let me know. Just thought that was kind of interesting. And it looks like last year's rookies, so it's going to have LaMelo and Anthony Edwards and those guys. It's not the Cade Cunninghams and those folks. It's going to be, it's last year's product that I guess is just now coming out. Wild how that has happened. I guess that's part of the supply chain issues that we have talked about in the world and in sports cards. So anyway, guys, let me know if you're buying Panini Recon. Are you buying any of this high-end sports memorabilia stuff? What are your thoughts on it? Do you think there could be some fatigue at some point for that? Or do you think we just keep on rolling with this huge mem stuff? I think it's cool. Look, I think that it's awesome that people are getting into it and buying this stuff as an alternative investment. I think that it's great. And I'd like to kind of see more of it and just also see just all the different types of memorabilia that's going to come out here, over time. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.